Awesome. Welcome back. I haven't been posting a lot, but I just wanted to do a little preview, 2 week um, update on what we have been doing and what is currently happening. So, yeah, let's get into it. So, we are currently running ads for a construction home renovation company that does waterproofing, roofing, gate maintenance, home renovations like bathrooms and tiles as well as solar for local, like home residential, sorry, and businesses. And so what we did is we approached them. We said, "Hey, we'll run ads for you for about 2,000 rand, which is about, let's quickly do the conversions. I think that's like less than $100. 2,000 rand. Yeah, so it's about $120 in ad spend. So what we did was we approached them. We said, "Hey, can we just advertise for your solar division right now, just specifically solar, because that's just the whole brand that we are going with right now." And yeah, so we've been running ads for them for about 2 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks now. I think this is the third week, and I just wanted to share what we've discovered, what are the metrics, what are the numbers, and what are the lessons that we have learned, as well as an ad, um, as a marketing company where we do ads and copywriting for solar, and we also do some work for fitness influencers when it comes to email marketing. But that's another story for another day. So let's get into it. So as you can see here, this is the ad setup for their ad campaign. So just a quick setup show. We've done a auction type. Leads is the campaign objective. So it's a lead. So the main objective is obviously to get leads, and this is a lead campaign. So it will build awareness, and it will also get customer quotes or clients and clicks. We've done with an ABO setup, so ad set budget setup, and then that's pretty much it. And then we've done two ad sets over here where we are doing AI videos and images. There's no specific or scientific or logical reason behind it. I just wanted to see what would work better, AI videos or images. But we are looking to, in the last week, we are looking to do some founder ads that we are going to go and record today, hopefully. So yeah, so we have AI videos, and then this is the 30-day months metrics. So we've gotten 19,000 impressions, 11,000 reach. I'm not too sure why the pixel's not working. It says it's connected. It says it's working, but clearly it hasn't picked up anything. So when it comes to the AI videos, I just want to show you guys the previews of what is in there. So in the last 3 weeks, we have added a little bit more creatives. So in the first 2 weeks, it was just this lovely video of this gentleman speaking, well, this AI speaking. Let's see, which one is it? Yes. So this one was the first video. Let's just play it quickly. Hopefully, okay, it doesn't play. But as you can see, it is just an AI video of someone who looks like a typical South African, honestly, that is having the ability to buy or invest into solar. So that is the whole idea behind the AI videos, is going with a generalization of who normally can look like and who will represent the market for South Africans. And that is someone like him who looks, and you would be like, okay, cool, this guy's pretty trustworthy when it comes to speaking. He looks like he can invest into it. It's a very stereotypical thing to do. Same with this old dude, old money when it comes to South Africa. That's the whole agenda. but the whole concept behind it is just raising awareness on electricity costs and making sure that they understand that electricity is a second employee, or it's one of your biggest expenses in your home income or your business as well. So when it comes to business, we went with the old guy, because this is with the old guy just explaining how explaining to business owners that electricity could be your highest paid employee, which it relatively is, because we've seen some leads come through saying that their electricity bills are up to 10,000 Rand, which is crazy. But okay. And the new ad sets that we've added was the same guy, but speaking on a different perspective, still saying that electricity is one of your highest expenses, but almost putting a little bit more fear and urgency when we say that electricity cost is going to rise in April, which has actually seen a lot more leads come through at a quicker rate. As well as what's happening now with the US and Israeli war, with prices going up, oil prices and electricity costs, which has also kind of contributed, which is on my luck, honestly. I did not prepare that. So yeah. So those are the previews of the ads. I will try and get to play the actual sound so that you guys can hear it. Let me see here. Hopefully. I wonder why it doesn't play. Okay. I'm not too sure why it's not playing, because it normally does. But let's not worry too much about that. Let's just move on. Awesome. And then here are some of the ad types or creative ad types that we've done with the images. Is while everyone worries about their electricity bill, you're living your best life. So we're painting this image of when electricity costs are not high and you're not stressing about it. You're not stressing about buying electricity every month, eating into your budget, where you can't live your best life, where you constantly worried that shucks, the electricity might go off. And then some key benefits of a year: cut electricity costs by 70%. Battery keeps your home running 24/7. System pays for itself, then keeps paying for 30 years. Keeps paying. So that's the whole idea. So we've done AI images here. Same with this one, which really emphasizes on the saving side, where you can cut up to electricity by 90% and reducing your bill from 2.5 to like 250 Rand, where you are maybe only using solar to run your, not to run like your stove or electric appliances, but you are running it for your, like maybe your geyser, your lights, your fridges, but except for like your stove, which will probably take a lot of the battery. And then let me show you this one. So this one's like more emphasis on businesses as well. So this is targeting businesses, where businesses are seeing that the dark, home and business, honestly, where they are paying about like 12,400 Rand in electricity bills. They're worried about load shedding skills or power cuts. So there are still some places in South Africa that do get power cuts. Regardless of that, we don't have load shedding as much. Like in Malpos side, there are a lot of city, like Malpos, parts of Joburg as well, but we are targeting Cape Town area. So Malpos is one of them, where they are getting power cuts, random power cuts as well. And then we went with an iPhone note style ad, where it feels more natural. It feels like the owner of Atlantic Projects, Mr. Donovan, just wrote it on his iPhone, just posted it on social media, which feels a little bit more natural, so that we don't just purely focus on AI and it feels fake. And that's why we want to go and shoot a video today. So that is pretty much the ad setups and everything, how it's performing. And performance wise, we have seen quite a huge improvement. The first 2 weeks, first week we only saw one come through. Second week, we actually saw 6 more come through, actually. No, I'm lying. We saw 2 come through in the second week. And then in the third week, actually yesterday, we saw 3 come through in a space of a day. So, which has seen a very huge improvement. I believe that a lot more people are just at home because of the Easter weekend. So that is an advantage to us. Yay. But we are going to do some founder ads so that there is a little bit more personality when it comes to the ads. That's what I've seen not work as much because of the AI videos. AI videos are very powerful. They're good. Don't get me wrong, but we need a little bit more personality. The numbers wise, so here are the numbers. So 635 in the last 2 weeks, 8 Rand per click, 5,520 impressions. This was before the 3 submissions last night. I did this on Saturday, and then 127 Rand per click, per unique click. So for every lead, we are about 130 Rand in CPL. So cost per lead is 130 Rand. And then what is this? Yeah, CPL is 211 Rand. Apologies for that. But cost per click is 127 Rand. We would like to get this a little bit lower, but I'm not too surprised when it comes to 200 Rand per cost per lead, because solar is quite a high CPL market side. Let me just go to our forms. I just want to share that with you guys. Tally. So this is the software that we use when it comes to form collection or inquiry collection. So we've had 3 submissions in the last 7 days. So that last 24 hours was about two submissions. So 3 submissions actually, because 24 hours is counting from 11 now. Cool. But let me just say last 30 days. So this is the metrics on the last 30 days. We've had 43, 11 completions. Just exclude maybe 4 because those are tests. So 26, maybe 22, 20% completion rate. So 1 minute spent. And most of the drop off. So you can see that a lot of people are actually clicking on these, on the ads, a lot of unique clicks. A lot of people are actually seeing the ads. Let's say last 3 months. I think I want a bigger pool. Okay, doesn't matter. We're seeing that a lot of people are actually clicking on these ads, but the main drop off is location. And that's what's going to happen when you just target a specific location. If we were targeting the whole of South Africa, then it would have been a different story. So yeah, so I'm really happy with the metrics here, but I believe that we can do a little bit more with the founder ads so that we can actually drive a little bit more action, as well as getting more quotes for his business as well. Yeah. But one of the biggest lessons I've learned is going with a specific concept and creative strategy when it comes to meta ads. In this Andromeda update that has happened quite a while ago, but what has happened is that it has pushed us to be a little bit more intricate when it comes to the concepts that we want to portray with the ads, or the idea that we want to send with the ads. And that has been one of the biggest lessons, is that instead of setting it up for just leads, set it up for a specific concept. And what idea are you trying to transfer to the leads that you're trying to attract with each and every ad? So the whole concept for us was cutting electricity costs, or let's say that electricity costs are very high, they are your biggest employee or the highest paid employee. They are eating into your profits and into your budget as a homeowner or a business. And then what we did is that we built little trees or roots around that. So cut electricity costs. Business owners, this is your biggest employee that you're paying every single month. Homeowners, you can live a better life with lower electricity costs. And the putting on the cake, or the icing on the cake, sorry, is making sure or alerting them to the price hikes in April and May for homeowners and business owners. So 8% for homeowners in June, business owners about 9%. So that is the little update on our ads for Atlantic Projects. So yeah, so if you want more videos like this, just like, subscribe, and I will try and post a little bit more frequently as we go. Thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video.